Welcome back. Let us push onwards. So you remember we stopped it last time around here and then I died. Let us push onwards this time. Let's get to show you what's up here this time. It is more deacons. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure. But no, I do know actually. I know why the deacons are here. I kind of forgot why, but I remember now. It's because of Aldrich. They're here because they followed him. Followed him here, which makes sense. He's like the god, essentially. Yeah, man. Crap. Crap. Come on. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. They're not too hard to take down, so it's not too much of a concern. Fireballs are slightly annoying. So, I've been playing God of War since I finished. I've finished the series now. I just recorded like I think it was like 4 parts in a row, and I got it all done just because it was in the final stretch. I was very invested in the ending, so I wanted to really go through with it all. Went through all of Ragnarok and stuff. It was really good. I loved it, essentially. And so, now that I finished the game, I'm of course just running around doing post-game content by myself. And what I'm currently doing, and what I've been trying to do since yesterday, since I finished the game, is I'm trying to beat Nash, or Na. She's the new Valkyrie Queen. And goddamn, she is awful. So I keep getting... I seem to be in like a curse. Like, the furthest I've gotten with 1 health bar without my resurrection is getting her down to just 2 health bars, 2 green bars. Basically, I always die at that point if I haven't died before then. And then when I revive myself, I can never kill her. I get her down to 1 bar. At one point I got her down to like half of her last bar, and I died anyway. And I understand the problem. I've upgraded all my stuff. I'm doing decent, not good damage, but decent damage. And the problem is, I just need to learn. I just need to learn it, honestly. The problem is, it's just, I need to get everything, I need to smooth out the fight, essentially. Just need to smooth out my gameplay and how I'm messing with the weapons and stuff. But goddamn, I know what's coming up after her. I have to fight like the King Berserker and I have to fight the Valkyrie Queen at the same time, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure she will be weakened for that fight because they have to. Like, they're not going to throw full power Gnar at me when it's taken like 2 days and I still haven't beat her yet, just to get close to killing her. They're not going to throw full power Gnar at me, and also another boss, a freaking Berserker King. And he's supposedly, according to Mimir, way tougher than any of the Berserkers I've faced so far. I think his words are, if you think these guys are tough, just wait till you meet the King. So that's a nice little bit of foreboding. Crap. Crap. Come on, dude. Just die. God damn it. These guys are awful to deal with. You kind of have to, though, because they hold a very, very special ring. And I want that ring. Should I deal with them myself? No, it'll be fine. Yes, I've been dealing with God of War. I've pretty much got everything at this point. Most of the realms are 100%, besides from 2. That being Muspelheim, because I, of course, need to defeat the Queen. And the other one is Midgard, because that's where the last Berserker thing is. I'm pretty sure that's where the King's going to be. Hence why I haven't done it yet. Because I want to beat Gnar first, because I don't know if you can just go to the King yet. You may have to defeat Gnar first, but in case you can fight him alone, I'd rather fight him with Gnar, just so that I can have that under my belt. Because even if it takes a few hours, or a few days, I will kill them eventually, even as a duo. So I just want to know that I've done it. I don't want the possibility that I can fight the King alone. That was awful. Don't know how many souls I just lost. I hope it wasn't a lot, but I'm not entirely sure. So, I know I talked a lot about Korra, but I wanted to talk about Zuko a bit. Just because I saw a TikTok with him. I've been going through all my favourites just to slim it down, because I really want to get rid of like at least half of them. There's like over 3,000. I want to get rid of half of them at least, just so that I can sort them all into like the collections bit, because I like when things are organised. So I desperately want to do that, but I need to, before I start putting them all into my collections, I want to slim everything down before I start doing that, because it just sounds like a pain trying to go through all of them before I do that. Plus, it's just a smarter decision to slim them down before I go through the collections, because I'm going to slim them down no matter what, just because I have too many. I never go through all of them, there's too many to go through, and I always end up going back to the same ones anyway, so I may as well get rid of a few of them, since then I'm not watching them anyway. You dead? Alright. Yeah, so Zuko. God, is Zuko such an amazing character. Like, I definitely noticed it a lot more on my rewatch this time around, mostly because I'm older and I can understand it more and I can appreciate it more. But God, he has such a good redemption arc. It makes me want to write a character similar to him. Then again, there are so many characters I feel like that. Because I want to write an Asta-like character. I love Asta so much. And I want to pay homage to characters like that because of my love for them. I want to show my dedication and my just absolute admiration for characters like that, because they are just so amazing. And I was also just rereading a bit of Black Clover, just because I got I ordered the latest 3 volumes because I was a bit behind on my manga volumes. I am all caught up with the actual chapters, but I was a bit behind with my volumes because I only had up to 29, but I know up to 32 is out, so I've got all 32 volumes now. Yes, I was rewatching the fight between Zenon and Yuno and Longris, and what's his name? Oh god, no, Finral. There we go. Yeah, Finral's in there as well. He's doing his stuff. Yeah, so I was rereading that, and I just got past the bit where Asta gets star magic. No, not Asta, but Yuno. And honestly, it's beautiful. It's honestly beautiful. Like, it plays on why Yuno is Asta's rival. Because despite the fact that he is very gifted, it doesn't take away from how hard he's worked. Like, in that fight, he was outmatched. And he acknowledged that fight. Like, when he was in the Grimoire Chamber, he was, like, questioning it. Like, he was asking him, what was it all for? Like, if I was just going to get beat like this, so what? everyone praised me for being talented, for being the star of the village. But what does it all mean if I can't even beat this dude? What does it all mean if I did all this training for nothing? But despite being knocked down, despite being down and out, despite feeling like all of his work was for nothing, he got back up because he thought of Asta. And he recognized that it doesn't matter if he was hit down. It doesn't matter if he was knocked down. He put in all this work. This isn't where his story ends. He still had to fulfill his promise. He and Asta are going to fight for the position of Wizard King. And I think what makes it work is they both believe it. They both full-heartedly believe I will be the king. And yet they never disrespect each other because the other one believes they will be the king. They understand the other one's desire and they respect the work they put in. But that doesn't ever deteriorate from the fact that they believe, they have the full-hearted belief that they will win. They will be the king. And Juno recognizes that it doesn't matter how talented he is. Just like Asta, he has to keep pushing forward. And so even though he's all beat to crap and he's hurt so much, he pushes himself up. Because that's what Asta would do. It's what he needs to do in order to win. He's not just a talented kid who's based solely off his skill, the skill he was born with. He is a hard worker. He pushes himself so much because of his dedication to Asta, because of his dedication to his dream. He respects Asta so much for how much he's gone through. And he respects himself for the work he's put in. He doesn't allow himself to be put down. And I love it so much. It's why Yuno is like my second favourite duo protagonist. My first is Vegeta. I love Vegeta so much. As far as actual favourite in the series, Vegeta is my favourite in Dragon Ball, whereas in Black Clover, Yuno is probably my second favourite. Asta's, of course, at the top.
This could...
I also did some... let me just quick intersection. I did some like side quest crap. I went and grabbed this lady.
Oh, champion.
You can learn miracles from her. What I recommend is don't give her dark miracles. You can only give her like the Londor miracles. If you want to give the dark miracles to someone, give it to this lady.
Yeah.
So you can give her all the dark sorcery, like the dark pyromancies, dark miracles. Essentially give her all of the dark stuff, because if you try giving the dark stuff to like dark pyromancies to him or dark miracles to her, they get all corrupted by them. And that's not what you want. You want a happy ending for these people. So don't give them any bad stuff. But yeah. It's why Yuno to me is just the superior to Sasuke in literally every single category. He's more engaging than Sasuke, at least. Bear in mind, this is all in my opinion. He's more engaging than Sasuke. He has a better relationship with the main character than Sasuke does. Because Sasuke, for the main part of the series, and you can't deny it's true because it is for at least 500 episodes, all of Shippuden, he wants to kill Naruto. At least until the very end of the war arc, where Naruto literally has to take his arm. Naruto has to take his arm off before Sasuke is like, fine, I'll stop trying to kill you. And it's just, oh god, I hate him so much. He has a more compelling story than Sasuke, because Sasuke's story is pretty decent to begin with. I will conclude that. His brother killed his whole family, so he's out to kill his brother. Really good story, really good start. It turns out his brother was lying, though, and is actually a good guy. And so, rather than go after the top brass of the Leaf, like he should, go after the Donzos, the elders, he instead decides, you know, the whole village is to blame. Never mind the fact that it was only the elders who decided that Itachi should massacre his people. Never mind that fact. No, it was definitely all of the Leafs' fault. All of the little children, the mothers, the fathers, the random Genian, the random Jonian, that random Chunian, all of the merchants. The ramen guy, definitely the ramen guy was definitely involved. Did you not see him in the room scheming with Donzo? The ramen guy was there, of course. So was his daughter, actually. Tenzin? No, not Tenzin. I think it starts with a T. I've got her name. Yeah, she was definitely involved. Best go kill her as well. It's just... oh god, it's so stupid. Like, I understand the motivation. And like I said before, I do like his goals. The top brass of Leaf was to blame for what happened to the Uchihas. Or Uchihas. The Uchihas shouldn't have been murdered like that. Itachi, a 13-year-old, I'm pretty sure he was 13 at the time, should not have been put in the position where he... no, I think he was 13 when he made Anbu captain. I can't remember it specifically. Either way, he was still very much a child. And he should not have been put in the position to where he had to kill his entire clan. That is cruel, that is wrong. And I really wish Sasuke recognised this fact and focused his anger purely on just the top brass. Like, he focuses and goes out and kills Donzo, but his words when he finds out the truth of Itachi is he will go to kill he will destroy the Leaf. So what is the point of going against Orochimaru if you're just going to do what Orochimaru did? May as well let him take over your body. Yeah, but Yuno has a more compelling story than him because he's following along with Asta, but unlike Asta, where it's like this underdog story, you get to see a prodigy story but pushed to the extremes. Yuno is a prodigy with so many gifts, yet despite this he is pushed to the brink so much, and yet unlike other prodigies like maybe Kirsch or someone else, Kirsch or maybe... I'm trying to think of other prodigies. Kirsch or Longris, who once they get challenged, they don't know how to handle it, they go crazy. Unlike them, whenever he meets a challenge, he isn't daunted by it because despite being gifted, despite knowing he's gifted and that he should be able to overcome a lot of challenges that others can't, it's not just about the fact that he was born this genius. He works hard for everything he does. He works hard for his power, for his strength. And it's evident because he doesn't let anything get him down. Ever since he's a kid, he's let Asta's personality infect him. And it's made him a better person for it. He's never... like, he does have pride, but it's never like it's a massive ego that he has to overcome. He understands his power and it's a conviction. Conviction that he will get the job done. And I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I do think there's one thing I do dislike, kind of, and bear in mind I love that he has two grimoires. I love Star Magic, and I think it complements his Wind Magic really well. It gives him even more agility because he can teleport, and as much as I love his Wind Magic, its benefit is its how mobile it is. Like, granted, it has a lot of the hell are you doing? Oh yeah, you presented me with a sword. Yeah, his Wind Magic has a lot of potential and agility, but as far as power goes, I don't think it's as good as some of the other things in the series. Like, he has this Spirit Storm, of course, but that is a condensed, focused blast of spirit wind magic. It's not really wind magic. The best he can do wind magic wise is typically he creates daggers, wind slashers, or birds. Well, he hasn't created a bird for ages, actually. He typically just throws wind at people in a slash, essentially. And I think Star Magic gives him massive like offense. It gives him the offense he was missing. Like, he wasn't missing offense, but he needed more. Along with that, it grants him defensive power, which he was definitely missing. Because for as mobile as he was, using wind to block has never really been something he's good at. He can't really use it like that. He's not creating like wind walls, after all. But now that he has star magic, he can create barriers essentially. There is one star spell. I'm not quite sure what it does. It like cut Xenon in half. What I believe it did was it seemed to connect magic between the stars he created. So what I believe it did was shoot magic out like a whip. So essentially it connected magic between all the stars, essentially making it a whip, which cut Xenon in half. Well, created it like a... Think of it like waypoints. He was shooting the mana magic through them towards Xenon, and then when it reached the last star, it shut out. Therefore, it didn't lose any power and didn't lose any time in travelling. So I think that's the way it did it, actually, not the whip one. Because that sounds way more like what it looked like. Because it looked like it was just connecting to all the different stars, and then Xenon was cut in half. God, I need Black Clover to come back. I need the anime to come back. Like, so much. Like, we're getting the movie soon. I think it's in, like, June or July. I think it starts with a J. I don't know whether it's canon or not. I believe it takes place in this 6 months time skip. And I believe, from what I've seen, that Asta's black form in the movie is like a mix. Oh crap! I should actually go up first. It's like a waypoint between Asta's black form from before the time skip and his berserker form. It's like an in between of those. Oh crap! I need to go to the other side. It's like an in between of those. So I really want to see that. It's also going to involve 4 of the other Wizard Kings, so I'm very excited to see them. I've like looked at a load of stuff involving the movie. One of the kings has like, I think, key or lock magic, based on what we've seen. I think another one has maybe, I think another one has wind magic maybe. Although I may be thinking of, I'm thinking of the Ryu's in 7. I am thinking of the reason 7. I'm thinking of the dude that uses wind to slash apart one of the dragon heads. Yeah, so there's a lot of people in there that I'm not quite sure about. I need to know the magic of. There is one Wizard King lady, and she looks so badass. She looks awesome. I can't wait to learn more about her. The series does so well with badass hot women.
Name thyself, stranger.
And I can't wait to see her, because she's going to be awesome.
I am
just
Yoshka,
know it.
captain of the Dark Moon Knights.
She looks like a Russian commander.
What beckoned thee
awesome.
to such a place? Thou thinkst too.
What am I aligned to currently?
Very well. I will Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the to become a shadow of Father Gwyn, a blade that shall hunt the foes of, then I place thee under the... Thou'rt now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our... Swear this oath. Oh, if I can provide thee succor...
I can't remember who I was leading to before, but it hardly matters. This is a dragon lady.
Oh,
like,
good blade. If I can provide...
Do you need any more convincing to join her brigade?
Off so soon, may...
Literally, dragon lady. Do you need any more convincing? Look at her pointy ears. They're adorable. Look at the tail. Adorable. Don't need any more convincing. Dragon lady. Of course, Miyazaki doing his best to get those feet in there. In case you didn't know, there's just a growing meme that Miyazaki, the creator of From Software and like Dark Souls and stuff, loves feet. You'll see it in one of the DLCs. In fact, with one of the bosses. We'll see her later on. Ah, crap. I rested up there so that I could teleport up there, but I also forgot I rested here. In fact, no, wait. There's actually things down here I need to grab. Now I think about it. Completely forgot there was actually items. Yeah, so new Black Clover lady, boss looking lady, badass looking lady coming with the movie, so very excited about that. And whilst rereading the arc, I've also reread, like in chapter 30. It is chapter 30, is when you get the fight between Megicula and the Noel siblings. And I gotta be honest, I teared up a little bit. I forgot how much I love the series, honestly. I haven't watched Black Clover in ages, I haven't read it in ages. It's been like at least a year since I've consumed any Black Clover content, and now I'm just like on a binge. I downloaded the Shonen Jump app, I've been catching up on the manga of Black Clover. It's beautiful, it's awesome, I love it. I've got the last 3 volumes that I was missing. I've been reading those, even though I'm already fully caught up, so I don't need to, but I forgot how much I love the series, honestly. And I've also been catching up on my One Piece, because I forgot how much I love that series. I don't know why I teleported there. Yeah, I've also been catching up on my One Piece. I've been watching it. And it's just so beautiful. Honestly. Currently, Luffy is in the jail. And he, like, just gave a speech to the prisoners after he got poisoned. And he turned them all on his side.
Farewell, Rashmi.
I love seeing that from Luffy specifically, because I do think the series is focused very much on the fact that Luffy is strong and that's why he wants to be king of the pirates, but Roger was also courageous and charismatic. Like, so many people loved him and wanted to follow him. And he set out such a big example because of who he was, not just because of how strong he was. And Luffy is definitely doing the same. Like, the world over doesn't know Luffy just for his strength. They know him because of how free he is. The fact he does anything. The fact he challenges anyone. He challenged Big Mom. He challenged the world government at Enies lobby. He punched a celestial dragon because what they were doing was wrong. Like, sure, people know he's strong, but his infamy, his following comes from his actions. Comes from who he is as a person, and I love seeing more of that. Especially since I believe that's why he will be an even better king than Roger, because Roger was king for, I think, a very short time until his death. I can't remember the exact timeline. All I know is he died 22 years before the story, I believe. Jesus Christ, stop it! Jesus, hold on! I'm backing myself into a corner here. Ow. Ow. Yeah. So as you can probably tell, you don't usually face them like this. You typically want them one-on-one. You don't want to try fighting all 3 of them. You typically don't even want to try fighting 2 of them at once. Hence why they wreck your crap. And they don't say sorry afterwards. Okay. I'm making progress at least. Ah, that's the spear one. The spear one's there. I can hear him. Yeah. God damn it, I hate that one so... Well, if I knew this was a boundary, I would have come here sooner! Oh, crap. Okay, yeah, they can't come beyond here. Good to know. Prepare to be cheesed. Oh, crap. My silver armored friends. There's one dead. Yeah, there we go. I can't even pass it if I kick him. That's insane. Too bad they actually come back, because I'm all out of Estus, essentially. Ah, crap. It's fine, we'll work our way around and open the front doors. We should be able to do that in just 2 Estus, I believe. Yeah, so... Oh god, I love this series so much. And one of the big reasons is... Well, one of the big drawing factors for 2 of the characters, Asta and Noelle, is the relationship. And I love it. I want them to get together so goddamn much. So goddamn much. I will acknowledge, I've written a fanfiction where Asta ends up with someone else. Most just because I love writing, I love anime. It seemed like a natural thing to do to help improve my writing. I'm not going to tell you who it is because I'm not trying to add the thing I wrote. So you're not going to know who I wrote him with. It wasn't Noelle, even though I wouldn't put Asta with anyone else in the main series. No one else deserves him like Noelle does. She matches him so well. It's the same reason, I believe I have talked on this before, I'm pretty sure of it. Same reason I want Nami and Luffy together is because she counters him. She doesn't indulge him necessarily. She goes along with him, but she counters him. Same way with Noelle. Noelle doesn't just put up with Asta's stupidness all the time. She puts him in his place when he needs to be put in his place. And I think it's just excellent building for the both of them. Asta has helped come out of her shell. Oh, I think Jedi Survivor has come out. I should probably finish Fallen Order first. I haven't ever actually finished that game. I have it, I just haven't got around to finishing the damn thing. Oh crap. Yeah, so definitely my favourite couple in most of media. I think the only one that outdoes it is currently Tamari and Shikamaru. Though, if Asta and, well, when Asta and Noelle get together, they may take that spot. Either way, I will leave things there for now. I'm going to go kill these 3 idiots, hopefully in a better fashion. And then I guess I'll see you all later. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. I hope you all enjoyed. Sorry my topics were not really necessarily all over the place, but there was just a lot of them. Either way, I'll see you later, and goodbye.